All right, we are going to talk about going on to the next section, and we are doing comparison of unit rates. We are doing 5.6, comparison of unit rates. So just like last time, we talked about unit rates, and this time we're going to be comparing them in different ways. So again, a unit rate is something that compares two quantities, and one will have, what word do they use? One will have a value of 1. And that's the key, and that's what turns it into a unit rate. So again, we're going to be comparing them and seeing who can do the most. So we have two people, and they are going to be making some cookies. Connie worked for 3 hours, and she made 150 cookies. We also have Joe, and Joe made 98 cookies in 2 hours. So the question is, who is faster? And in this case, we're going to be using our unit rates to compare them. So first I'm going to set up two rates to compare these two, and I'm going to make sure to use the units as the same on both. So let's see, we have Joe, and I think cookies per hour is easier than hour per cookie. So I'm going to use cookie per hour, which gives me let's start with Connie actually. 150 over 3. And then we have Joe, who did 98 cookies in 2 hours. And then the easiest way for me to do this is I'm just going to divide. And I got my little calculator here. My calculator is broken. I have another little calculator. This one seems to be working, hopefully. I guess that's a 0. Looks like a 6. I have 150. I'm gonna grab a different calculator real quick. Let me pull up an app on my phone. Sorry about that. All right. Now I've got 150 over 3 is 50. So our rate here is 50 cookies an hour. And I've just decided that my cookie abbreviation is going to be a C, because C is for cookie. And I'm going to do the same over here. 98 divided by 2 is 49 cookies per hour. So it looks like Connie is faster, but not by a lot. Only one more cookie in an hour. I think Joe could probably work a little harder and decorate some more cookies, I bet, in his spare time. And he could definitely catch up with Connie. So I can see that here, 50 cookies an hour is much bigger than 49. Well, okay, not much bigger, but it's definitely bigger. Let's take a look at another example quick. So we'll call this one our example 1. We'll look at example 2. I'm going to have to slide up my paper a little bit so I don't run out of space. And in this case, we're just going to compare two things here. We have 4 to 5 and 16 twentieths. And the question is, what's bigger? Well, let's write them both as fractions first. 16 twentieths. And when I'm comparing here, I have a couple of options. I can divide like I did before, or I can simplify. And in this case, it looks like I'm going to be able to simplify. It's going to be easier because I can already see a 5 in 20 that kind of wants to come out. So let's see, we have 4 to 5. This 20 divided by 5 is going to give me a 5. This 16 divided by 5, oh, well, that one is not going to work as well. And I'm going to have to do 16 divided by 5, which is going to give me 3.2, which in this case works. I can have a decimal over my fraction because I can still compare between these two. In this case, I can see that 4 over 5 is definitely bigger than 3.2 over 5. And I know this rate is bigger. Let's look at one more example. If you feel like you get it, you can go on. You don't have to do this last one. But you can if you want. It certainly won't hurt anyone. All right. We have... Let's see, where's... we have 2 boxes of sugar. We have a 16-ounce box for $1.12, or a 24-ounce box for $1.44. The question is, which is a better deal? All right, so I'm going to do dollars per ounce is going to be the best way for me. Actually, let's do ounces per dollar. So we'll go 16 over 1.12 and 24 over 1.44. And the easiest way for me to do this is just going to be to divide. So let's see, if I do 16 divided by 1.12, I'm going to get about 14.23, and that's going to be in ounces per dollar. Over here I can do 24 divided by 1.44, and that's going to give me 16 ounces for every $1. And I can see that if I have $1, this is going to give me more ounces. So this is going to be the better deal. And it's going to be much more better for me to buy. I hope that makes sense. And good luck.